if you've ever seen Erasure in concert, you know that they're always really full of energy and bouncing around and talking to the crowd and everything. But in the interview, and I guess, well, in real life and in person, they're pretty shy, pretty subdued guys. They're very nice, though. But here's our interview, and you can judge for yourself. And this is Vince Clarke and Andy Bell, Erasure.
How can I explain when there are few words I can choose? How can I explain when words get broken?
Erasure is known for their elaborate sets, both on stage and in their videos. The final product is usually a scaled-down version of some pretty lofty ideas.
You have a drawing and it looks fantastic, and then you kind of go off into these wild fantasies of how the stage is going to look, and you imagine it being like some skyscraper with laser beams shooting off and, robots moving people and stuff, and then you kind of get the reality of the stage and the practical moving parts and things, and it kind of brings you down to earth again. But it's a process that you have to go through, I think, every time.
Break these chains of love. Don't give up. Don't give up. Together with me and my baby, break the chains of love. Do you remember once upon a time when there were open doors, an invitation to the world? We were falling in love with lovers, looking out for others, our sisters and our brothers. Come to me, come and hold me, together we'll break these chains of love. Don't give up, don't give up now. Together with me and my baby, break the chains of love.
It's all just fantasy, really. It's not. And I think we like being quite bitter, appearing to be quite bitter, although we're not really. It's like in our songs, it's like you try and be as evil as you can. I mean, it doesn't come across as very evil. That's because we're not very evil.
Like some kind of fool, I don't wanna break my heart over you. I'm building a wall, every day it's getting higher. This time I won't end up another victim of love. You say that I can show some emotion, that I've been keeping secrets from you, but I can see through all your sweet talk and all of your affection and trouble. But if I do out, if you scream and shout, you won't break down my protection. I don't wanna look like some kind of fool. I don't wanna break my heart over you. I'm building a wall, every day it's getting higher. This time I won't end up another victim of love.
This year, Vince Clarke was nominated for an International Rock Award for keyboard work. Billy Joel won the award and indicated in his acceptance speech a distaste for synthesizers. We asked Clarke if there's a lack of respect for computerized music in the music industry.
I don't care really. To be honest, I'm not a keyboard player. I never have been, I never really want to be. I like computers, I like what I do. And, it's funny, when people... I think, like playing keyboards or dealing with computers or playing guitar, they're all separate things, Everything has its own place. I mean, the most important thing is fresh ideas.
I think you must have an inferiority complex somewhere about it, because otherwise why would he say anything? feel like the best thing is always to keep it to yourself, and that's, you know, that's how it has most effect, is by keeping it to yourself and doing something about it, rather than spouting to everybody else that you know that you're doing this and you're doing that. They're usually the kind of bullshitty people.
We'll be together again. I've been waiting for a long time. We're gonna be together again. I've been connected to the right line. We'll be together. Nobody ain't never gonna disconnect us. Forever separate us. We'll say to us, you got to stand there where you are. Before you go too far, before you make a fool out of us. Don't jump before you look, get hung upon a hook, before you make a fool out of us.
One of the few openly gay performers in the music industry today, Andy Bell is reluctant to assume the role of a gay leader.
You know, I went and did a small appearance at the Gay Pride Festival, and I don't know, the whole thing was really bizarre. It was really scary, because I feel like, I don't know, I mean, I don't particularly feel like that I'm a spokesman. I didn't kind of go out to be a spokesperson. It was all of a sudden you're in that position, you know, and you're there and you're invited to come along. So I went along, and there's all people coming up and shaking your hands and saying, oh, well done, you know, we really admire what you do and stuff. I mean, it's nice, but it's nice having that it's recognised, but at the same time, you know, it's the same, like, I don't know, I just thought, well, I wonder if any politician, well, it's different for a politician because they decide from a young age that that's what their career is going to be, you know, but I think when someone comes along and suddenly you kind of find yourself in this place where people are asking for advice and stuff like that, and then you feel like, oh, you're just the same as they are, it's a bit disconcerting.
I try to discover a little something to make me sweeter. Oh baby, refrain from breaking my heart. I'm so in love with you. I'll be forever blue. That you give me no reason why you make me work so hard. That you give me no, that you give me no, that you give me no, that you give me no soul. I hear you.
It's quite good exposure, I think, because people come along that might have a phobia, you know, against gay people or whatever, and they come along and see this like harmless, I don't know how you describe it, on stage, and have a good time and have a laugh and everything, and they think, oh well, is that, you know, is that a gay person, you know, and then kind of think, well, you know, they haven't, he hasn't, you know, he's not kind of, I don't know, jumping on school children and things like that, you know, which is what they're always told that we do.
Groups like the Parents Music Resource Center, censorship issues are stirring up the entire music industry. Teletunes asked Erasure if censorship has affected their music.
Like radio programmers, they come and see our show and stuff, you know, and then they say, oh well, we can't play their songs because, you know, we can't encourage children into this kind of things they're doing on stage and things like that, you know. But it goes on everywhere, though. I mean, it's like, you know, the record industry is a business, and they're into shifting units, and it's like, and they have to, you know, you have to relate to the lowest common denominator of just people's attitudes and things. And so you have to have the broadest spectrum of people to go out and buy your records. You know, and they feel that if in any way you're ostracizing any of the buying public, it's like your importance goes down, your priority goes down.